Now I'll be demonstrating you the functionality for this programmable logic controller called as latch and unlatch. As we have seen that there is a DOL starter experiment available. So one can click on to DOL starter experiment and once again go to a simulator. The simulator will get opened.
There are two more instructions added in this browser. One is called as latch and other is called as unlatch.
Now to demonstrate these instructions, add new rung which is at rung number 0. I will add here a contact which is normally open contact and I will put an output over here indicating that if the start push button is pressed, the motor should get switched on. Even if it is released, the motor should continue running. This is the first thing. I will add one more rung because now I want to develop the logic for stop. In that case, I will add again a normally open instruction and I will add the output contact. Now, as you know, these two outputs are for the same motor. I'm going to tag them, and this is important. I'm going to tag them as motor, and this is also a motor. But if I want to go for it, you will find you cannot toggle input contacts in development mode because I was trying to toggle it. What I'm supposed to do is I have to right click and tag it. So I'll give here the instruction name or the tag as motor. Now you will find here that this label cannot be used, which is not allowed. What does that mean?
It clearly indicates that you cannot have one tag name for two outputs,
which are distinct. Now what I want to do is I made a mistake, so I have to delete this. So how to delete? Go to this click and right click here and confirm delete. Now instead of that I have to use then latch and unlatch instruction. I'll put here latch instruction and I will go here and delete this instruction also, and there I'll put unlatch instruction and I will tag now as or configure this as motor, and you will find that if I configure this also as a motor, which will be accepted. So this is again a motor, but you will find this is latch of a motor and this is unlatch of a motor. Now I will tag here as start push button and I will tag here as a stop push button because I want to start and stop the motor. I'll submit. As I have done everything, I will compile. Once the compilation is successfully done, I'll go to run mode and then I toggle start. Now just look at this. The motor is latch means motor is on, and now even if I release this, toggle it once again, still motor will continue run.
Now what I want to do is I want to stop the motor.
Even if I toggle here, nothing will happen. The motor will continue running. So in other case, even if you push the start push button again and again, if the motor is on, it will continue running. But if I want to stop the motor, I'll toggle this. Let's look at this. This I have toggled. The motor has stopped, and as this is a push button, I will toggle it once again.
There are few points which you will have to remember.
Unlike the previous case wherein I use normally close contact for stop push button, here I have used normally open contact. And the reason is,
if I use here a normally close contact, the motor will never get switched off.
Let me demonstrate you if I use here a normally close contact. Let me go back to the development mode and let me delete this contact because I want to change it. What I will do here is I will add here a normally close contact which I was using previously. Let me label that or tag that as stop and I'll submit. And if I compile this program, say OK and run this program, now just see what will happen. I want to start it, I'll toggle, but this will not get switched on, and the reason is once this is on, latch will get switched on, but simultaneously as you are executing this rung also, you are unlatching this. So this output will never get switched on. And that's the reason there is a slight change in the program. You will have to select this as normally open contact. So you can change it. You can try once again and check if I use this normally open, what will happen.